This program is brought to you by Stanford University. Please visit us at stanford.edu.
This study started off with a very different orientation. It gave young people a list of blank names and said, starting from Columbus to the present day, who are the most famous Americans in history, not including presidents or their wives? In other words, young people had to fill in the names rather than guessing the responses that adults wanted them to know. The top 5 for young people were Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Benjamin Franklin, and Susan B. Anthony. So we had several sites where we collected surveys from young people that were homogeneous atmospheres, that were an all-white classroom. So for instance, in Columbia Falls, Montana, we had an all-white classroom. We asked students not to give their names on the survey, but to indicate their racial or ethnic background. And so we have an all-white classroom. And the interesting thing about that classroom is that the rate at which Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks were named were even higher than the national average. So on 72% of all of the surveys in an all-white classroom in Columbia Falls, Montana, you have white students naming as the most famous people in American history 3 African-American figures. But I think in a grand way, you can say that there's been a profound change in the kinds of people that come to the fore in terms of who are American heroes, who are the people from history that young people today embrace. In a previous generation, it might have been the founders of America, the Alexander Hamiltons or the Paul Reveres, the Betsy Rosses. But today we have a different kind of figure coming to the top of the list. And those are people who acted not to invent a new product or to become a titan of industry, but those people who acted on behalf of expanding rights, alleviating misery of others, and working for social betterment.
The preceding program is copyrighted by Stanford University. Please visit us at stanford.edu.